Alright, guys. Welcome back to Gilded Gaming and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It's Saturday morning gaming here on the channel. We haven't played this in over a week. Last time we assaulted Kevis Castle. It was fun. I have no idea what we're going to do next. We need to head to Sword March, I guess. It's time for a new chapter.
Time bears down on us without mercy. How should we live the days that we have left? What should we spend them on? We saw one possible answer to those questions. But we cannot accept it. Not even as a last resort. After all, it was the only path that was offered to those two. We should all be free to choose our own way. That's our belief. That's why we fight.
We fought the queen, who turned out to be a robot. We fought in. Now what?
You gonna hit something or not?
Huh?
What use is swinging that slab if you ain't gonna swing it at one of the actual targets?
But I'm just practicing.
Say, why a hammer? This looks more your style.
Totally.
Right?
No.
Whoa.
Whoa! Spark me silly. She beat 5 8-termers in a row.
Mio, eh? She that Offseer?
Yeah, she should be the one heading to the front lines, not us.
Nice one, Mimi! That was
A bit of a
awesome.
flashback, huh?
Poor 8th termers. You mopped the floor with them.
Thank you, Senna. Hang on. Where's Miyabi?
Oh, Miyabi? The commander and consult wanted to see her in command.
Oh, okay. Hey, fancy a bite?
Sure. I'm a bit peckish.
It's a bit early, I suppose.
No, I'm ready if you are.
This backstory, like what this cutscene's about, really.
Huh? I was under the impression that you didn't
We're
like
opening
fish.
chapter 5 with this.
Huh? That is true. But can't be too picky. My muscles need protein, you know?
Hey, Senna. There's no need for this.
Huh?
Just be yourself. You know you don't have to do what I do, right?
No, that's not.
Senna.
Sorry.
Come on. You say that too often. You've nothing to apologize for, Senna.
Okay.
Eat what you enjoy. Never stop being you. Okay?
Interesting that we're getting that backstory right there.
I think that should be far enough.
Did I do good out there?
Hmm? What was that?
Huh? What's that? did I say something?
I mean,
No?
you just said something about doing good or whatever?
Ha! That's funny. Must have just slipped out.
You seem so lonely.
Huh?
At training, in camp, at night. She's always got friends right by her. But why does it seem like she's all alone? How come?
So that's the way you see me, huh? A loner?
Senna,
I was hoping more plucky heroine girl or one-track musclehead. That's more what I kind of shoot for.
now look.
Oh, no, you don't. I think you're just being nosy.
Senna, please.
I'm fine. Really. Don't worry about me.
Okay. Can you believe we've just had to run all that way? I don't know who they were, but had that force not intervened, I shudder to think what would have happened. What would have happened was it would have been curtains for us. Usually a strategy is something you're supposed to prepare beforehand. Noah? I guess we have no more use for Kevis and for castles and queens, huh? We're not going back, I know that much. Nope, we're going forward now. You're right. We're close to Sword March. Not far now before we reach Sword March. Let's go. That had to be who attacked, right?
Sweet, let's poke around.
Secrets of the world are close to our fingertips at this point, yeah. What level are we?
About time we got
48. Mine's rank 10. In Cursor, though. I'm trying to get everybody else to learn in Cursor, that's right. He almost has it unlocked.
Ooh, did you see that?
Here. Alright, let me take these guys out. Okay.
Pretty much what I expected.
Level.
Moving in sync, right, Tyon?
Just go this way anyways.
Up ahead is the Cadencia region. We'll be at the base of the Great Sword before too long.
Finally.
A fight over here.
Are we lucky or what?
Shall we deal with this? Concentrate your attack. You want to touch?
One sec, guys. I'll be right back.
Well within.
Quit being an idiot. Stay back.
And I'm back. How they do in my absence? Okay. They're doing fine. They don't need me around for this stuff.
This is what we're made for. Yeah.
Alright. Belle de jour, good morning, sir. How are you today? Just starting out chapter 5. Hey D, what was that ringing?
Tyon, let's open it.
This all right?
Oh, it sounded like an alarm going off or something. No, it was like Google doing it. All right. Hey, good morning, Revere. Welcome to the stream. What did we just pick up? Sorry guys, I got something in my eye. 1 second. Oh jeez. Oh, okay. We just picked up an accessory, didn't we? Am I going crazy? I'm going crazy maybe. No, we did pick up accessories. Was it? We picked up a lot of them? Like, 85% for toppled enemies. Did we really just pick up that many accessories? Holy crap. Money.
Here we go, guys.
I'll follow your lead.
So, man, it's been a little while. I'm trying to remember everything that happened last time. Like, I feel like what do they do about the fact that like the queen is a robot? They're just kind of like, we're just gonna ignore that and move on with our lives, I guess. Like, like what else do you do? I don't know how do you react to that, really? This guy's tanky as hell. That's seriously all those guys are beating on him. We're all beating on him. Well done, Kevis Trooper Elite. Oh,
Look at this.
thank you. I don't have much of the map here at all. Yeah, and we also got to see In's companion. The lost numbers took like young Ethel.
Sweet. Finally.
The Queen's a robot.
Like that
I don't know what to think about the story right now, honestly. I'm kind of like, what? You know, like, I don't know. I don't know where they're going with this. I feel like this one's gonna have a weird story.
We can't just leave this be.
Container over there. Five
Might
unique
as well
down
claim
there.
this.
Denza region. The sword looks like it's really close now.
What kind of place is this?
Do you think this city thing's really real?
I'm starting to get butterflies.
Looking here. It's weird, like everything about this game is Xenoblade 1 mixed with Xenoblade 2. Even the regions are like two regions morphed together, sort of.
We could take a break here.
Do people have to make so much noise?
How are we doing on getting gems? I need to just like figure out where to get these things and farm them so that we can make some of these gems. There's so many of them, like, you know, like we need like 3 items to make that. Like we could make a 3. But we only need 2 more items to make a 4. We have a 4 here. We're not that far off of making a 6. We just need to figure out where these items are. can actually make a 5 here. Only 2 items off of the 6. Some of the enemy types won't appear till areas you get by advancing the main story. Not all, but some. Yeah, I'm sure. Gotta figure out like find like I'm sure someone online has made a guide like, hey, you find cordon shells here, you know. Go here to get a Equitus tank wheels, you know. Look at this, Ori's horns, for instance. I wonder if I googled it. The Ori's horns. Okay, apparently that was an item in Xenoblade 1 as well. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. They're late for me. Oh, really? You just know that. That's crazy. Oh, you guys just how do you know these things? Fair enough. I guess we can't get to that yet. Listening, Crodlex, Gale. It's like it's probably just later game enemies. Who knows? Like, it's just curious. I just really wish I knew.
Finished. Shall we try it straight away?
Let's level up some of these.
Finished. Shall we try it straight away?
Rough.
Nothing to be sniffed at.
Shall we try it straight away?
And some of these I can't make any of the good ones. Oh.
Will that be all for now?
Notice some 7s already have them impossible to obtain till post game materials. Really? Jeez.
Personal hygiene is every
Only collectible boost seems to work. That's horrible, man. Oh, cooking was patched in the update. Cool. So we can get from 48 to 58. We have 10 levels stored up. That is quite the power up. Still sitting on them though. Try not to over level at the moment.
It's vital to keep a record of events.
Where to from here?
All right. Container up there. Unique over there. What level is he? 42?
This way. Concentrate your attack.
They mentioned the food's name specifically. Oh, okay. I didn't read the patch notes. I looked at it quickly and it didn't look like it said much. So maybe there's like some minor bug fixes or something.
See if we can keep this up. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
Oh, I made a friend. Yeah, the full patch notes. We did stuff. Good stuff. You'll totally like it. Yeah, I do too much damage. Is up. Then it can save me. Cool. I already got a chain attack. Holy crap. All the healers are in Ouroboros form. I wish there was some indication of like how much aggro you're currently pulling and maybe you shouldn't do it right now, you know? Like, hey, you're getting close to pulling aggro. You should back off. Oh, like, see what? I'm at low health right now. Oh, that didn't just pull aggro. He's almost ready to be broken. Cool. Death is the ultimate ragger reset. I mean, it works, I guess. Multiplies TP by 25 when first in line to attack. Makes all attacks critical. Sure. Do I not have a topple on right now? No one have topple? There's days. Break, break. Fight. Block. Target lock. Oh. Interesting. You just dump your attacks. If you die, you die. How you do it? $99. That was dead. Got the 150. Shit. He's gonna do it in one. Yeah, tanks do seem to suck at aggro generation. I have noticed that. Aw, 198. Oh. All right. Well, we got 400+%. That's plenty. Level up. Hey, thanks for the bits, Belle de jour.
Whatever happened to not being careless?
Let's see if that was enough. Yeah, we got a new incursor candidate. Hey, what are you right now? You're a Yumsmith only at rank 2? No, you're an incursor.
I'll hit him, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
Right. And then you can move on to something else.
I'll take the offensive then.
Right, you still got your break there. Glitter stream, huh? So the incursor gives you a break you can pass on to another ability class too. That's great.
Shield bash.
She can do break, topple, launch all together by herself. Well, there's days. Break, topple, days.
Myopic spree.
Who's gonna burst now?
Demolition.
Got a launch we could put on if we wanted to.
Soaring Tempest!
We get these combos going more often.
Shield bash!
Sailor Senna plus a gun. Yeah. Yum Smith all the way. Speaking of which, that's her incursor outfit, huh? All right. Cool beans.
Come on, who else?
Okay.
Huh? What's
Look at this
that?
container over here.
Oh, looks like we can go on from here.
Wish they'd make the blaze grenade actually count as the debuffing the enemy.
I spy treasure.
Something so valuable. Here.
We can hardly leave it.
Come to
We
uni.
got anything good? Fishy fish cake. The best of prizes. Damn, we're all about to hit level 50 already.
Ow!
Should be time for dinner
Sweet,
soon,
let's
right?
poke around.
Alright, another story point here. Cutscene.
Oh, but aren't you a ginormous sparker?
Whoa.
Where's the top?
We finally made it, huh?
Quite.
Let's get to the base of the sword. Guernica told us to come here. There has to be something.
Be on your guard, yeah? Because we've really been pushing our luck lately.
Whoa, that's one for the books.
Shut up.
Lance is right, though. Keep your eyes peeled.
It is storming outside today. The Great Sword's base. Hell yeah. Hidden creeper.
Something so valuable. Here.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Those little hairball, fluff ball things from Suikoden. I thought they were gonna attack me. We got a body over there.
What's wrong? Mio?
I hear a strange sound.
Sound?
What is that noise?
Something's wrong here. Noah!
Oh, here we go. Only really hate to meet these guys, maybe. Or we could fight them, who knows? Just running by us?
Who are they?
Those Levnesses. They're the ones that attacked the castle.
Yes, no question.
Which means...
Sheathe your weapons. We're not looking for a fight.
What the?
We are the lost numbers, sworn enemies of Mobius.
Okay.
What?
There are others standing against Mobius.
What happened?
The name's
Monica.
Monica Vandam.
Monica Vandam.
The man who entrusted Ouroboros to you. I'm his daughter.
Daughter?
You know Guernica?
You're headed for the city, ain't you?
How do you...
That's our base of operations. Come on.
What?
Shania, take point.
Yeah, all right.
They all have the eye patch over that eye, I guess.
Stay close.
Can the enemy like see through your eye with a thing in it, maybe? Levenus from earlier disappeared in sky. Yep. Oh, and before we take you to the city, you have to wear these eye patches. Yep. Eye patches? They're the same as the ones we wear. Put them on over the eye where your iris is. What? They won't hurt you. Okay. Everybody's a pirate now. Thanks for the cooperation. We appreciate this. So I said we aren't hostile, but that might not be enough to earn your trust, I'm guessing. If it lays your fears to rest, you can treat me as your prisoner until we reach the city. Huh? Yeah, that doesn't sound right, darling. Don't want a prisoner? Whatever. I'll be your escort then. I should point out, you won't find anyone better with a mace than Lost Numbers. Yeah, well, don't bash us about with it or anything. If I wanted to, then your attitude would have earned you a thrashing already. It's like, reminds me of like Persona 4 where everyone had to get glasses to see through the fog because that just made the characters look cooler. They're like, we need to come up with a reason for everyone to wear eye patches because they'll look cool. So let's be on our way. Shania will show you how to go. Monica has temporarily joined the party. Only Monica. Lost Vanguard. Ooh. Alright, Shania, lead the way, girl.
Always nice to see a new face.
Bart, Zeke. Fair. Where the hell she go? Like, do I have to like hold your hand? Like, we have to be really close together, huh? Come on. I'm gonna grab this item. Oh, keep going. A smash art? Oh, that's cool.
Oops, they found us. Everybody lay into that one. I'll take them on. Thanks for the support. Multi-player over and over.
Good going, Uni.
Press on advantage.
Ever the paragon leader.
Jail slap. Heal guys. I can't keep it.
See you. Demon, see you. Good job, Uni. Go. You're a lifesaver.
No love for lifesaver.
Stormy skies. I'm on healing.
Okay.
Wow. He got the blood pumping at least.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Monica, can I ask you something?
Just keep following Shania, will you? Talk more later.
One more topple. Here's the topple. The launch. Well, we got days. Do I have a burst? Oh wait, we do have a burst. Oh, he's not dazed anymore. I have a burst in Ouroboros though. Keep in mind, I guess.
Amazing! That's how you pull off a win.
Yeah. See if we can keep this up.
We got a container over there and over there.
Devils. Here, found something you might like. Be sure to exercise due caution. $91 coins. Getting close to maxing out again. Well, lucky day.
They're both pushing Lone Exile. Is everybody unlocked Lone Exile? Everybody's unlocked it. Cool.
So I gotta whack him. I can do that.
I'll provide the perfect defense.
Here's another topple.
Glitter Stream!
Cool.
Devils.
And I really does need you to be like within 5 feet of her for her to move.
Shall we deal with this?
Everybody lay into that one.
Gotcha.
No.
Had a friend there for a second. Oh,
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
I wonder, like, on average, how many times you hear "I'm the girl with the gall" or "Lance wants something a bit meatier" in a single playthrough.
What kind of place is this?
Ford face. Then how are we meant to get to the city from here? The rare doodad are the most memed things right now. Yeah. Yeah, this is a dead end. Wrong. Ah! So they've never seen a door before. A door! This leads into the Great Sword. The city's this way. A masterful disguise. Huh? When Ethel said there was nothing of interest in Sword March, guess she never found this. Hey, you guys done? Can we get going?
This is our first time here, isn't
Great
it?
Sword Passage.
What a brilliant contraption. No wonder nobody's ever found it.
You'd better save some of that surprise.
Farm.
This was a nice find.
Seems to be locked. It's got containers in it too. Alright. Finally made it into the sword.
Wow. This place was inside the Great Sword all along?
Save a bit of surprise, I said.
Oh.
Made it in one piece.
Oh. Yeah, gold does seem utterly useless. Unless you just want to spam it out at like one of those things that pops out random items. Either cylinders, yeah, use them for gems and turning on some things.
Said you were
But
his
meh.
daughter. What's that mean?
Yeah, what's a daughter?
I completely forgot. You don't understand the concept of parenthood. I'll explain later.
Later, meaning in the city?
That's
What's
where
a
the
daughter?
elevator's taking us. You'll be needing those eye patches now.
And what for?
Those put a spanner in Mobius's recon.
Mobius.
So they do watch us through our
When you
eyes.
become Ouroboros, your irises change. And they start emitting a weak radio signal. And so, we're blocking that signal.
With these things? What about yours? Are you Ouroboros too?
We'll go with that.
Sorry?
You see, we're bound by Ouroboros blood.
Just what are you?
Nice view. Oh, is that
We're so high up.
What a view. I've never seen anything
that
like
city?
it.
What's it called?
Certainly takes your breath away.
From Xenoblade 1? What is that? The big water area around it, where all the wing people come from. Forget the name.
Can you save your observations for later? Come on.
Alchemoth or whatever? It's not Alchemoth? Okay. I can't remember exactly what it looked like. Just reminded me of it. Good lord. I'll jump off of that. Like it's even got the big water area around it and stuff. Although there seems to be holes there. Big chunks of land missing.
Fix this.
The hell? Where'd those ladders go? He wants to go that way.
Check it out. Bunnet's digging a hole.
Looks like a pretty rare. Is this like a rare thing? Hop, hop, hop.
Jesus. Hope you're okay with heights. We're a bit high up. Plus, this sword was like so ridiculously big in Xenoblade 1, you know?
Senna, maybe we could all walk closer to you.
Huh? Is that? Fight with focus.
Stay on your toes.
Alright, some of these things need to move through here. We do extra damage to launched people with our talent art, huh? Haze him. There we go. Burst him. I think you'd have to go into Ouroboros to burst him. Whatever. Oh.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Yeah, I like how the different areas call back to different areas from other games. Probably back to the ARC is cool.
Is this
Like,
a rare?
when we wander into
I'll just soak all this
like
up.
the Mac the Wildwood and see like, okay, well we've filled up our cylinders, I think. Yeah, we just auto sold an ether cylinder. That's a thing.
This was a nice
I don't know if I could spin ether cylinders fast enough if I wanted to.
Come to uni.
Seeing like buildings like Mortha like stuck in those woods was like, what is going on in this world?
Everybody lay into that one. Got it.
My worry right now is just that, like, I mean, the game's cool. I like the game. I like the gameplay. My worry right now is that the story is going to be, like, dumb when we find out the answer to the questions that I have, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure where they've gone with this. I understand the worlds were, like, combining or whatever, but, like, I don't know. Might be a little too anime for me. I'm gonna walk back down now. Is this open? I don't think so. Guess this was just to come up and get those containers. Better than 2's story? Okay.
Not to worry. Stick to the plan.
Yeah, I mean, we've been playing this game for like, God, I don't even know how many hours now. And you really just have no idea what's really going on in this world for so long. Pacing issues? Yeah, I can see that. I think maybe they should have like told the story faster and just had lots of side content later in the game. I don't know. It's hard to fix. Like, I'm sticking with the game because I like all the Xeno games and I want to find out the rest of the story, but it definitely does have pacing issues. That's definitely true.
Is this like a rare thing?
We've been spotted.
Monica, does nothing get you?
You're stalled on chapter 6 because you're 100 hours in and severely over leveled, and you wish they'd let you de-level instead of new game. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they even hold. Why would you need to hold back the ability to de-level as an ability? It just seems like if it's in the game, just give it to you. Orc stabbing in Middle Earth. Oh yeah. That sounds fun. Is it like oh, what game was it? The one with the nemesises and everything. Like which game? You can't level your classes, man. Like, I'm trying not to overlevel. Yeah, Shadows of War. Yeah, cool. I haven't really played that game. I played the beginning of it. Like, I got like a taste of it, but I haven't really played it yet. Managed to find higher level enemies via exploration, but it also means you're extremely overleveled for the main story. Yeah. I think it's a trap a lot of JRPGs fall into, where if you do everything, you're like super overleveled. But if you don't do everything, then you're missing out, you know? Because I tend towards trying to do all the side content and stuff in a game when I play it. And sometimes I end up being just like making the game like super easy. But I feel like if I didn't do it, then the game would be harder, but I'd be missing out on a huge chunk of the game's content, you know? So it's always this balancing act between like, do I want to do everything and make the game too easy? Generally, I'll just do that because I want to do everything, you know? A lot of JRPGs have that problem. It's just inherent in the way that their leveling systems work and everything.
Please work with me a little.
You what? You're supposed to be.
Some of them find ways around it.
You think you're all that, do ya? Everybody lay into that one. Sure thing.
I don't think they need to mess with overkill. I think they just need to give you the ability to de-level from the get-go. That's all it takes. That would fix that problem entirely. You could set your level to set your difficulty. You could level back down to level up your classes if you wanted to. And you could still be powerful if you want to be powerful. Everything taken care of in one move, you know? And it's an easy one too.
Come to uni.
Really, guys, you want to crowd me on this little thing?
I'll whack him good.
Thank you. I like the incursor a lot. I still want to unlock some more jobs. I feel like I haven't found all the jobs that I'm going to want to play with. The incursor seems really strong though. If you can have someone keep aggro off of them. I feel like with the right gems and accessories, this is going to be a really, really powerful class. Oh, I wonder what our new girl's chain attack ability is. Or Lost Exile or whatever. Or Lost Vanguard. Nice. New hero quest. Good to hear it. Okay. The chain attacks in this are cool. I think I like the old chain attacks better though.
Is this like a rare thing?
My head kind of hurts. Ah, yeah. That happens when you gain altitude fast. Don't worry, it'll subside.
This is plan, Day
Yeah, I agree. My favorite combat is still Torna, I think, honestly. I had so much fun with the Xenoblade 2 DLC. Torna in the Golden Country was my jam.
It means there were no holes in my strategy.
The best game is still almost certainly the first one, though. Xenoblade Chronicles 1.
Entrance is up ahead.
Like, 1 doesn't have the best combat system, but the story and the world and everything in 1 were so good.
Okay, I'll say what everyone's thinking. This is all sparking amazing!
You can take eye patches off now. You won't need them past this point. Oh, right. Sure about that? The city's got some signal jamming tech that functions just like the eye patches, blocking detection by Mobius. We're safe inside. You have my word. I suppose that must be the reason why they haven't been able to discover the city this far. You got that right. This place is our last redoubt and our sole haven in this world. But as soon as we step outside, Mobius are all over us like a bad wool sweater. What I'm saying is, don't forget your eye patches when you're out and about. That's all. Heard you loud and clear. We'll remember. It's just called the city.
This is the city.
It sure took us long enough. We shouldn't relax just yet, though.
Why the spark not?
We don't even know if they're really our allies yet. We can't get complacent.
Still on guard, huh?
Unlike some of you daydreamers, yes.
I'd like to believe them. Their eyes, they look the same as his.
They said they opposed Mobius, didn't they? It should be okay then, to trust them.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Gotcha.
Bloody sparks. Why do I bother?
Thank you, Tyon, for looking out for us.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll follow your lead. But please, stay vigilant.
Of course we will.
There you go. New colony data.
Right.
Colony relations changed, looks like.
It's bigger than half a dozen colonies.
Are there really so many people? This is beyond anything we could have imagined.
Come to uni.
Okay. Oh. Explore a little bit. That means we have to come here later. Another elevator there.
Huh? What's that? Oh, looks like we can go on from here.
Keep going up over there. Up here. Huh. Oh.
Come to uni.
Wasn't expecting this to go this far. Yeah, they really didn't add much reason to ever spend money in the game, did they? What are we even up to? 500,000 gold.
It'd be rude not to.
Can't open it from either side. Reminds me a little bit of Colony 9, a little bit of a couple other places. A lot of locations here.
Come to uni.
Good thing we found
Ultra
this.
pure, nice. So many locations in here. I triggered the cutscene from the other side.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, yeah.
So they're Ouroboros?
And they're from Kevas and Agnes.
But they're just a bunch of kids. Watch yourselves. There could be secret spies.
It's over. This place will be a war zone.
They're all whispering about us.
I feel we're not exactly welcome here.
Uninvited guests, one might say.
They're the ones who led us here.
Oh, hey! Doesn't she look similar to the Mobius we fought at Colony 4?
It's true. Wrinkly prune faces
And
abound
old
here.
people.
Manana spy tiny people too. It's whole undiscovered fields.
No. They must be humans just like us.
So you're Ouroboros, eh?
Huh?
You've got what, 1 or 2 years left? Some hope you are.
Don't know why Van Damme wasted that power on you. What was he thinking?
What's your problem? Mind your manners.
Let me introduce you. These were our Ouroboros candidates.
Oh.
They trained relentlessly to fight against Mobius. Each and every one of them. That includes Shania there.
Candidates?
You happy that you stole Ouroboros from us?
All right, that's enough. Whatever the reason, the old man did choose them. To be fair, they have gone against quite a few Mobius already. They're the real thing, all right. You heard Shania's reports.
What reports?
I had her monitor your actions with extreme scrutiny. All the way from the valley.
Huh?
Since way back then?
Together, we are united in our cause.
Miss Vanden.
All right then.
is. It's not their fault. They're not a bad lot, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Well, that was awkward as all ash. Always nice to see a new face.
Okay.
I'll introduce you to them another time.
All right.
New food.
Always nice to see a new face.
Smells good. How about we grab something?
You know, you've got to take regular breaks.
XP boost. Spend all your money on XP boost on food.
I'm feeling energized already.
Ooh, a new recipe. Can't wait.
Okay. Next on the list is...
Always nice to see a new face.
You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
After the Ouroboros stone activated, Shania relayed the info straight back to us. So I'd been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base. I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. It kind of looked that way.
That's a little
too harsh.
Sorry, poor choice of words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Still, it helped us complete one of our primary objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
What are those?
I'll show you. You'll find it quite interesting. It's the very reason why we fight.
Always nice to see a new face. Huh. Would you believe it?
Now I know how you guys felt in Colony 4.
Right. At least
We were finally gonna get some answers, huh?
Maybe it'll be the same here.
Huh. Would you believe it?
So many affinity chart updates. Oh my god, this ladder though. The Metal Gear Solid 3 theme playing in a second. There we go. Okay.
It'd be rude not to.
Okay. The whole party dies.
Sorry. More. Mobius.
Well, you jumped off. Yeah, but I was going to catch the ladder. We didn't know that. Oop, didn't catch the ladder that time. Fine. All damage is a myth, guys.
We're now more or less above the sword's hilt guard. Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Kevis and Agnes.
Has the war really spread this far?
There's even more. More husks underneath. Thanks.
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled?
Explain what's going on already. Just, you guys know something. Tell me what you know.
Hey, Noah. You know that pile of husks earlier? You aren't thinking about sending those on, are you?
Aren't those
cradles?
Your so-called cradles are the growth modules that birthed you. You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame cloaks, becoming the fuel that feeds Mobius. In order for Mobius to exist, they must continue to claim life energy. And these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
Ethel.
Yeah. You live your lives in servitude so that Mobius can exist. And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
No way.
There's your shackles. Soldiers bound by Mobius's shackles are destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle,
So, like, okay,
a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
they create us
Wait, then
and then kill us and use our life energy for themselves and then create us again. Why don't they just kill them
Keep your
too?
lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here. They're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me. And yet, the price we pay to take down just a handful of Mobius is immeasurable. The city's residents, we're all descendants of the first Ouroboros.
the first Ouroboros.
What's a descendant?
What's a descendant?
Right. That's not a word you'd have any use for either, I suppose. Better to see for yourselves. Come, I'll show you.
We're gonna have to go get a lecture on the birds and the bees for these guys.
So we're born to fight. And then we die. Over and over and
Yeah,
over.
that's not a reveal. We already knew that.
I can hardly believe it, but it was Ethel, without a doubt.
Some real new information, Shania.
Where are we?
This is a maternity ward.
Maternity?
Doctor, may I? Come.
Now they're gonna have to explain how this all happened. Does that mean that they're not gonna die when they hit 10? Because like everyone here is descendant from Ouroboros. Does that mean that they don't die after 10 years now? Because they're Ouroboros? Or does that mean the original Ouroboros became Ouroboros, figured out the whole baby making thing, and got it taken care of before they ran out of time? And then those kids raised themselves. like how does this work?
It's so small.
It's a little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it moves.
Much rejoicing!
It's okay to touch her. Gently now.
She's so warm.
Place one finger in her palm.
Don't do it.
Hey, Sana! Look at this! Do you need to try it too?
This is the part where you get to mess with them. Like, they don't know how all this works. Don't stick its finger in your palm. That's how you end up with babies. You guys are going to get infected with baby.
Whoa, you're right. Mimi, it's incredible.
Let me have a turn. What? This is incredible, Senna.
Funny, right? But this is human beings' true nature. If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
All right then, lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made? Well, you're in for
Who wants to know how babies are made? Oh my. They're all shook. They just had to talk. All these people did what? Oh my God. I just imagine like, you know, some of them like Senna and Lance just being like, well, let's go try it. You know, like I mean, she couldn't theoretically, right? She doesn't have 9 months left.
This is how it should be. This is human nature. We are born defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth. Thank you. I mean it.
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance.
Rome?
The feeling of having
We got a whole
someone very
dictionary of words to
precious
learn now.
you. That'd be one way of putting it. You'll understand too someday. Or it might be that you already do.
Okay. Continuing to walk through the city and watch cutscenes.
Tyon, look.
It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
The first Ouroboros. The founders, we call
Excuse
them.
me?
The first Ouroboros?
What?
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Bound by their blood?
It was the queens, so they say. Kevis and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time. By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Only 6? Why so few of them?
If they've got this thing here that can
get it.
activate Ouroboros, then
That's
why
why
were
they
they
got
carrying
so
one out
upset.
where we found Van Dam?
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones. The one that my father was moving, it took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real queens.
Oh.
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
What for?
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights. The true queens will help us there.
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too?
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids and your lot.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
So, those people from before?
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them?
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
Closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that.
I agree. It was so precious.
All right, Shania. More walking to do? This is the last stretch. Let's get you to the dorms. Mobius warning level. Okay. I haven't really cared about the warning level for the most part anyways. They've combined. That's great.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this.
Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
Here's the dorm for young lost numbers soldiers. You can sleep here while you're in the city. You can ask that guy about your rooms. Oh, and sadly there's no kitchen in the building. What did it say? Did they have to make Monica's breasts so like ridiculously big? A lot of the single soldiers eat at the Michiba canteen. But if you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use that empty plot of land over there. Got it. Thank you, Monica. Tomorrow we have a lot to discuss. Agreed. How should we arrange that? Meet me in the Lost Numbers War Room. It's the place down the lift near the Praetorian Hill, which is passed on the way here. I'll let you know closer to the time. They move on their own, too. Oh, before I forget. You're free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? I said we weren't hostile, right? Thought you'd be pleased not to have me breathing down your necks. No, we're grateful. Thanks for everything. Okay. The rooms are ready for you now. How about getting some rest? Oop.
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Oh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
They have their own walking animation.
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
Wow, soft beds are really comfy. Who knew? Fairly sure you've always slept well, even in sleeping bags. Same. You lot, weren't you even a little nervous? Clearly you were nervous enough for all of us, judging by those dark circles under your eyes. You couldn't just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all that information. That sounds more like excitement than nerves, if you ask me. Well, looks like last night's jumble of information will be sorted out in the war room. Great. We should probably start making a move over to the war room then. Right, agreed. Monica said you take the lift down from near Praetorian Hill, right? That's the Sword Hill Guard. All the way there, huh? Okay then. Yep. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I dare say there are quite a few questions you'd like to put to me right now. But if you aren't sick or wounded, please stay out of the medical facility if you don't mind. Your presence is bound to cause fuss, you see. Please bear with me for the sake of people who need their rest. Oh, like those little baby people? That's right. We have some gravely old folk being cared for too. People who are sadly coming to the end of their lives.
Always nice to see a new face.
Moish. Grandpa and Grandma are always reading me books. It's super kind of them. Grandpa, Grandma? You mean those wrinkly dudes, right? That's right. That's your dad's dad or your dad's mom or your mom's dad or your mom's mom. You're making me head spin here, bud.
Always nice to see a new face.
Your mom's dad's mom, dad, mom. Boxing. However you look at it, Guernica is a great man and a heroic fighter. He ceded his position as elder to Monica so that he could carry on fighting in the front lines. Each time he rode back into the city on his Levness, he brought back a brand new tale of valor and daring do. Yes, I certainly wasn't the only one who was eager to hear them either. He inspired courage in all of us, not just the lost members. He was a great example right up until the final moments.
Always nice to see a new face.
You smashed up the Kevis Castle's Annihilator, huh? We used the chaos you kindly created to kick Kevis in the proverbial by raiding the pods. You Ouroboros, you're like a star of hope rising above this city. You've set an awfully high standard for yourselves.
Always nice to see a new face.
Outside thunder with noise of war, but inside the city happily safe. GG have eye patch, so GG never leave home without. What? I didn't think Nopon had any need for eye patches. Gah, keep voice tones down or GG have to admit it merely stylish affection.
Always nice to see a new face.
Hey Daddy, could we get this book? Sure thing, champ. Well, what a good choice. That'll probably help with your studies. Reading? Greetings, Atomic. On you, GG. Is it difficult to become an Ouroboros candidate? Oh yeah. To qualify, you have to do a pass exam that's held just once every 4 years. Only 10 can get in, 4 of which are reserves, and there are a lot of applicants, but only the very best make it.
Always nice to see a new face.
Shop of Wellwell is general store passed down through many generations of traders. Ancestors of Wellwell travel whole of world in caravan, but one day decide to stop caravan and settle here. After that shop deal in many, many goods, artistic things, Nopon craft, unprinted matters, important service to city friends.
Always nice to see a new face.
What's up? Am I a rare sight to you? City's got 3 types of folk: promising youngsters, hardworking adults, and old folks with time on their hands. Time on your hands? Like you don't have anything you need to do? We paint, write poetry, play an instrument, or in my case, I have an good old drink every day.
Always nice to see a new face.
Much hello.
What you got?
Ooh, lava. Those are some items you can buy.
What you got?
Oh, I want some new clothes. Might have to be a bit patient. Okay.
I see.
I very much appreciate the scavenger force retrieving those supplies. It sure ain't an easy job. They're going to the Gnome Wetlands next. The fighting never stops for them.
Got it all memorized.
Oh, we have a new question mark. What's this random paper? Is that sheet music?
Got some useful intel.
We're gonna be a bard! Maybe. I don't know. Let's go talk about it. think the lost numbers are wrong to carry their on stealing cradles at the risk of exposing themselves. All they're doing is giving the enemy more hostages, and yet they still carry on. We all know what kind of atrocities are going on at the castle.
Always nice to see a new face.
Okay.
You know, you've got to take regular breaks. We need to lay all this out.
About this sheet music we found in the city. I gave it a play and the melody made me really happy for some reason. It's so strange, it's completely different from Offseer melodies. It looks like only half the music is in here though. I'd really like to know the rest. So this is interesting to me. The Offseers only learn like 1 or 2 songs. Do they even use sheet music? Someone in the city will have dropped it. Could we see if we can find who it belongs to? Yes, please. Okay, let's find somewhere with plenty of people to try asking around. Oh, we haven't seen them have sheet music before. I'm just saying.
Right then, strategy meeting.
The city's full of things I've never heard of. All this amazing tech and stuff. But they seem to have to scavenge things like Levinus parts like we do. It'll be a sight harder than just normal scavenging too. Outwitting both Agnes and Kevis to get stuff they need, not my idea of fun. And they can't leave any trace behind either. That's why they have a specialized scavenging force. They're elite, but in a different way to Monica's core, which fight on the front lines. I assume there can't be many of them, so the force stays flexible and mobile. Well, like a little secret platoon? Hey, could we pay a visit to the Gnome Wetlands ourselves? I would like to know more about these lost numbers. You're curious about the scavengers? A little. Seems like a lot of hard work. You lend them a hand. They're probably pretty short-handed over there. At least Uni made it sound like they're a twitchy little unit. A titchy little unit? Oh, so it's my fault, is it? Well, regardless, it'll be a good opportunity to get to know them better. The Gnome Wetlands it is. Awesome.
About that thing.
So these clothes we'd borrowed all that time ago, I guess they were city made in the first place? Thinking about it, does that mean that we might see people with the same outfits walking around? Wait, you don't think my style, it's not weird or anything, right? I wonder. I did get dressed in a hurry then. There wasn't time to think about style too carefully. Judging from the city people's perspective, it's not impossible that something about the ensemble might appear extremely offensive. Oh no, this is what I was afraid of. You look fine, Noah. Don't let Tyon's mutterings get you down. Hey, what about Tyon's clothes then? I need my attire to be functional, that's it. It's entirely pointless to worry solely about its appearance. Well, that's pretty sensible, actually. A very Tyon approach. While we're on the subject, Tyon, there's something I'd wanted to say for a while now. What is it? Your scarf is deeply uncool. What did you just say? Repeat yourself, I dare you. Haha, I knew it. You're as vain as the rest of us, you poser.
This reminds me.
Did you notice how in the city people called adults like Monica teach those smaller folks things? Not smaller folks, you need the words children. I saw adults reading books to children. It was a really peaceful scene somehow. Yeah, I remember in our old training and lectures, they basically beat stuff into us. Nothing so relaxed as this. I imagine Monica would say this is how things are meant to be. You'd have a point. I can't really imagine those children holding weapons fighting for their lives. Before Monica became an adult, do you think Guernica read to her like that too? I guess he might have. Strange, isn't it? I can't picture it at all. Yeah, a bit outlandish, isn't it? Why?
Where to from here?
New quest. The Lost Numbers gear mostly consists of Redux versions of stuff we salvage from battlefields. After so many years of tinkering about with this stuff, we've got the process down to a fine art now. All these are pretty good, no? Yeah, totally. You'd never know that this stuff was salvaged from battle wreckage. Actually, I help them out with it from time to time as well.
Always nice to see a new face.
Excuse me, we're trying to find the person who dropped this sheet music. Oh, that's Granddad's. Can't believe he's dropping things in the middle of the street again. He can't keep doing this. Would you mind introducing us to him? We'd actually quite like to meet him. Yeah, why not? Okay, you can help me find him. Knowing Granddad, he's probably standing on a bridge somewhere worrying himself sick. Thank you. He's really hard to talk to. Hmm?
Always nice to see a new face.
I'm imagining it's this bridge here. Boomer. He's a boomer. Excuse me. There you are. Granddad, you dropped your sheet music again. You can't just say you can't write good music and throw everything away. Wait, you wrote this piece? I wanted to know how the rest of it went, so we came looking for you. It's such a lovely melody. I'd love to be able to play it all the way through. Did he hear me? I think he wants you to go with him.
Always nice to see a new face.
This is the troubadour, maybe. I know that's one of the classes we were missing.
Would you believe it?
You can walk any slower, that would be great. These residents are descended from the 6 houses. I can trace my roots back to House Ortiz, Monica's to House Van Dam, and so on and so forth. When we remember some of our ancestors' endeavors, our eye patches reach adornment the patterns of their respective house. Yes! Like you have to make do with just plain boring old version, I'm afraid.
Always nice to see a new face.
Interesting. Monica's little crew of running dogs. Hey, whatever, you can leave right out of it, whatever it is. It's not us. What, you ain't lost numbers? Well, that's alright then. Not everyone in the city supports the Lost Numbers crew, you know. Some of us want nothing more than a quiet, peaceful life. That's what I want anyways, to be left in peace.
Always nice to see a new face.
A memorial? Find what it is you're looking for in the end. That's what was the last thing my brother Yu said to me. He made up his mind to head out that important mission with Guernica, but he never came back. Hard losing someone important. My brother was a fighter. He was prepared to do what he had to do for his family, but that doesn't make me miss him any less.
Always nice to see a new face.
Interesting way to spell Julieta. The elder is the lady I admire. Never a stranger woman I have seen. A stronger one I've seen. Her father and her spouse lost together, yet she still soldiers on in stern command. As daughter of the noble house of Doyle, I hope I too climb to such a height.
Always nice to see a new face.
You guys fight with a whole bunch of different weapons, right? How did you find out which one suited you best? How? I guess we just picked out the ones we found easiest to use. So why were you asking about us then, Shiner? I wanted to pick your brains. I can call pretty much any blade now. Can't win by being so flaky, right? I want to settle on a weapon and get good at it, and then maybe someday I'll be an Ouroboros candidate like my dad.
Always nice to see a new face.
The hardest part of this quest is waiting for Boomer to walk. So my mom got remarried and now it sounds like her new partner will be moving in with us soon. How would you guys feel if you were in my shoes? Great, I guess. What's remarried? But mums and dads, they get married, but when my dad died, my mom got married again. Sounds way complicated. It's so complicated I don't even know how to respond.
Always nice to see a new face.
Definitely asking the wrong person. They don't even know what a marriage is. Oh, things to examine down that way, huh? This expanse here was once the battleground of Kevis and Agnes, and an especially violent one at that. The battle was a swamp for both sides. All that remained was a wasteland mounded high with husks. This is the place that our ancestors made home. It's a strange and haunted sight, but it keeps us safe and hidden. Nothing's really changed since then. We still live here, leading our boxed-in lives, counting out our stagnant little days.
Always nice to see a new face. Hmm?
Okay. Such pretty music. Man, I dig it. Getting groovy. I think Granddad enjoyed himself. We had fun playing together too. Pretty different from your off-scene tunes, isn't it? It feels more jaunty. True, the simple act of listening makes you feel connected to everyone around you. How bizarre. Manana would like to listen again. I'd like to write something like that one day too. You will, I'm sure of it. Okay. Huh.
Would you believe it?
Didn't actually lead to much, did it? Go examine the stuff in this room here. Also, Rhodes. Soldier of Agnes's founder's fight to the death against the founder of Ortiz, the soldier of Kevis, was interrupted by a chance meeting with other founders. Freed from the bondage of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Mobius. Although a soldier, the founders reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind at heart. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of the medical science in the city in later ages. And irrespective of starting her life as an Agnan soldier, she is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. House Cassini. Remember the founder of House Cassini, the city's liberatrix? Much like with the founder of Reed, this statue too depicts the founder's respected mentor rather than the founder herself. The mentor boasts a robust physique, wielding two great swords at once at utmost ease and facing down Mobius despite the loss of one eye. Like, well, we're not going to show you what the person actually looked like because that'd be a spoiler. So instead, here's the mentor. He lived his life an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassioned, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit whose qualities influenced the other founders, still young and impressible when the city was restored. Indelible proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen from time to time again in the ethos of the house and generations to come. House Van Dam. In memory of the founder of House Vandam, the city's restorer and liberator, the original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Mobius N's hand. The founder realized fully the power of Ouroboros, heretofore limited, and fought against N, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people and scattered to the winds and re-established the city. When the city restored, he left the government in the hands of the founder of Doyle and departed on a lonely expedition. No records of his fate exist. Heirs of Vandam lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. Oral tradition has it that the founder was a master of the classical art of fist fighting, and the scion of House Vandam carry the custom on to this day. House Doyle. Memory of the founder of House Doyle, the city's liberatrix, directly descended from those who established the first original city. Her whereabouts were lost after N's ravage of the city of old, but upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. This founder is said to have familial relation to the founder of Vandam, whose scant exact records suggesting they were likely brother and sister. He fought alongside the founder of Vandom, then who was the elder of the two, and brought the power of Ouroboros to completion. Said to have been bright and wise, this founder laid the cornerstones of much of the city's governance and legal system. House Reed. In memory of the founder of House Reed and the city's liberatrix, rather than the founder herself, the statue depicts the former founder's mentor figure, standing as a sign of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. Founder's master was unconnected to her by bonds of blood, yet he raised her as he would befit a child of one's own, it said. Of calm. In constant disposition, the sight of him in the battlefield, great red sword in hand, struck fear into many a Mobius. And though the vicious struggle against Mobius cost this ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish the desire to hone his martial skills each day, standing as a vivid testament to his indomitable will. House Ortiz. Rusty soldier, this founder was released from the flame clock system by the founder. Henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy to the cause to liberate the city as one of the first Ouroboros. With surpassing skill in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade but with a weapon of his own fabrication. He was also responsible for laying the foundations of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Mobius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city before finally perishing at the age of 80 years. How he attained that feat despite his origins as a Confessing soldier remains unexplained. Ouroboros stone cage. The object on display upon this plinth is the very first original Ouroboros stone's cage. It's important to note that the initial designs for the monument are said to have included a statue of a seventh founder in its place. Next to no information remains about the seventh founder's identity, and it's possible that this is not due to a simple loss of records. Rather, historians speculate that this is the result of a conscious decision by the seventh founder. Okay, so yeah, all the secrets in the game are going to be tied up with these founders. Clearly. Okay. Where in the game are we? And we're in chapter 5.
Just part of the
51 hours in.
I think we can take that elevator down to the war room.
Push this thing here and...
Been a while since my last war council. Hope this isn't one of the boring ones.
Lieutenant Travis has a quest too.
Okay then. Sneaking into Agnes Castle, huh?
Seems we won't be catching a break anytime soon.
So this person who knows where the true queens are... who was it again?
You're looking for Gondor.
Ah, that's right. So then, we've just got to find this Gondor, break him out of the prison camp and get the spark out of there.
Luckily, they don't kill us immediately after we've been captured. We're held beneath the castle, in a detention facility.
To perform forced labor?
There's that as well. But mostly, it's to set an example.
Example?
On the day of an eclipse, once a year, They hold a mass execution of prisoners at Hope's Rest, a hill on the castle's south edge. The whole event gets projected high into the sky.
Okay.
Oh no. So that's what you meant.
It's to show us we're powerless.
And the place they do this is Hope's Rest. What kind of sick joke is that?
The next eclipse falls about a month from now. So that's our deadline for what we've got to do. Contact the prisoner and get the intel on the Queens.
A month.
Mio.
Well, no two ways about it. We better get started now.
Yeah, and we better hurry. We can't waste a single day.
Let's say we make it in without a hitch. Won't the you-know-what give us away?
Uni, I don't think we do know.
The red glowing Mobius eye thing.
Oh, that.
Those eye patches I gave you? There's a special alloy embedded in them. Long as you got that, you'll be near invisible. Slip clean under their noses.
And after we've got the info, how do we get out?
You've put the Kavesi Annihilator out of commission. I'm sure you'll think of something.
He'll figure it out.
Even if we get out, what about your lot?
You don't need to worry about them. They knew the risk.
That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, well, that's how we do things.
But still.
I'll tell you too. Be prepared to make sacrifices.
Okay.
All right.
They've taken the hobbits to Isengard.
However, only as our absolute last resort. Is that fair?
That's awfully kind of you. But kind doesn't win wars. There's a Nopon called Samon in engineering. He'll be able to find you a way into the castle. Get the details from him.
Mr. Samon's engineering department. Go down the lift near Dalgan Cliff and you'll find it in no time. It's the big lift you took to get up here. You know the one? Right. Well, that's it. Ciao. They know Italian here? Oh, what? They're not going to show us the way? There's a strategy meeting we have to be at discussing what to do after the infiltration. Oh, you're infiltrating the prison too? Well, it was originally our plan. Hey. Looking forward to working with you then. Yeah, sorry, not going to be an all buddy-buddy with you. Wow, what crawled up his arse? Look at it from their perspective. We essentially took their Ouroboros powers that were originally intended for them. But what does that have to do with any of this? Let's just play our part from now on. We should head to engineering. Alright. Assaulting another castle. I joined the Lost Numbers in the hopes of becoming as fine a man as Guernica.
Would you believe it?
In the hopes of becoming as strong and as kind as him, and yet even on this day it still remains an aspiration. Guernica Van Dam. We got more question marks. Well guys, I would keep playing this as far as I can today, but sadly that's here.
Just part of the protocol,
Gotta go celebrate the Shire's birthday today. I gotta get ready. So I hope you guys had a good Saturday morning. I will be back tomorrow night with more video games. But for now, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good day, guys.